we will start in mountain pose today. Let's just quickly do a body scan, get a sense of the mood of the body. Standing in mountain pose, rolling the shoulders back, tucking the hips underneath us. Take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Letting the shoulders melt away from the ears on the exhalation. And the muscles in our faces soften. Running through a body scan from head to toe, getting a sense of the mood and the energy running through the body. And whatever energy we're bringing to today's practice, we're going to shake it up. So go ahead and start dancing as gently or as vigorously as you need. Letting the arms sway, lifting the heel or the entire foot if you like. Breathing in curiosity for the practice and letting go of any expectations, judgment, or competition. Not worrying about what we look like, just going with the flow. Breaking up energy, might be blocked. Until we start smiling, we'll just keep bouncing. Let's give ourselves a couple of kicks, shaking the hands, bringing the hands up to the shoulders, over the shoulders, up towards the head. Forward and back with the hands, not just side to side. Side to side, bringing them back to the shoulders. And down to our sides again. Good, a little bit more kicking. Shaking the whole arm. You're feeling it now. Good, we're giggling. Yay, we made it. And let's settle ourselves. Bring our feet back under our hips. Once again, running through a body scan. Noticing the new vibrations of energy rushing through the body. Smiles on our faces. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking a moment to set an intention for today's practice. Perhaps there's something we're struggling with that we need to work through. Let's do it here on the mat together. Blinking our eyes open. On the inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up. On the exhale, we're going to squat all the way down through Manasana. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, we roll up gently, stacking one vertebrae at a time, shoulders, neck, and head. Now we repeat that, inhaling, reaching up, palms together. Exhale, squatting down. Inhale, forward folding. Exhale, come on up, one vertebrae at a time, shoulders, neck, and head. And we're going to repeat this flow to the rhythm of our breath, connecting movement with our breath, and just slowly warming up the entire body. Noticing any spaces where we may be holding on to energy as tension. A few more. Reaching and arching the lower back, opening up the abdomen. Two more. Starting to activate the Ujayi breath to bring balance. Calming our nervous systems. And we're going to come all the way back up. Floating down. And scooping forward, inhaling into our forward fold, grabbing the inside of our elbows, and go ahead and shift left to right, shifting the hips, bending the knees, maybe even bringing the elbow beyond the knee. Noticing what's happening in the back of the legs, the lower back, the upper back, and the neck. Finding stillness here, inhaling, bringing the chest towards the thighs, bending the knees as needed. One more breath here. And on the next exhale, we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, we reach the arms up over the head, palms together. Arching the lower back, opening up the abdomen. Good. Bringing our head back through center, tucking the hips underneath us, reaching for the left elbow, elongating, inhaling, and then exhale, side bend over to the right. Option to step the left foot behind the right foot. Really get into that side bend, into the psoas that runs down from the lower back into the knee. Pressing the hips forward. Pressing into the emotion center. Don't be surprised if some emotions release. This is where we hold on to them. Good. Inhale, reaching all the way up, palms together. We reset, arching the lower back, gazing up towards the thumbs. Head comes back through center. Pelvis comes underneath. We reach onto the right elbow. Right wrist, how about that? Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Option, of course, to bring the right foot behind the left. Pressing up, reaching with the arms, and pressing the pelvis forward. Creating space in the side body for our breath. And for the emotions to run through. 2 more breaths. Inhaling, coming back to center. One more time, palms together, arching the lower back. Gazing up towards the thumbs. Good, head comes through center. Tucking the hips under, hands to heart. Nice, resetting here. Deep breath in between. And we're going to run through a couple of vinyasas. So coming to the front of our mats. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Swan diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breaths in between. Repeating this. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Repeating 3 more times, taking a deep breath in between. Lowering the shoulders. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, swan diving forward. Bending the knees as needed. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Bending the knees along the way as needed. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in between. Pressing the palms together, dynamic energy through the whole upper body. Inhaling out. Small and belly forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up, inhale. Hands to heart. One more deep breath here. And one more vinyasa. Halfway. All the way up we go. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, sinking into our chair. Good. Holding here. Checking in. Can we see the toes beyond our knees? Maybe drawing the shins back a bit. Maybe drawing the hips back. Tall upper body, elongating the spine as we push the shoulders down, the shoulder blades in and down. Feeling the dynamic tension running through the whole back. Good. Can we lift the toes off the ground? Nice, good. Let's inhale. And exhale, rounding forward, rounding the entire spine, giving ourselves a big hug. Inhaling back to cactus, lifting the chest. Exhale, rounding forward, opposite arms come over the top each time. Inhaling, floating to our breath, rounding out, tucking the chin to chest. Inhale, we open maybe a little bit more each time. Giving ourselves a massive hug. Bringing the love of the entire universe into ourselves. Inhale. We don't get enough hugs these days. Let's bring it to ourselves. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, round forward. Last one, make it count. Suck in all the energy, all the air, all the love. Right to ourselves. Inhale all the way up, hands together. Arching. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in between. Feeling the heart pumping. Feeling a little more vitality. Good. Let's swan dive our way back down into our forward fold. Exhaling. Planting the hands, stepping back into a plank. Good. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Yes, I'm bringing the plank early today. Toes are together. And we're wrapping the elbows forward, gripping as if we're opening jars with both of our hands, finding contact of each fingertip into the mat. Good. And let's vinyasa, so pressing into down dog. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows into the sides of our bodies. All the way down, flattening the feet. Inhale, cobra. Gentle back bend, good. Exhale, all the way down. Curling the toes under, kneeling plank. And down dog. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhaling to plank, kneeling or full. Exhale, down dog. Good. Looks good. Let's do 3 more just like that. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. And or straight into your down dog. Good, we'll do 2 more, so flowing to our breath. Finding a flow that suits you today. And adapt to each pose. Taking a breath in between. And we'll do 1 more. Curling the elbows forward, chaturanga. Feeling the pressure into the top of the feet, down dog. We'll meet here. And we reset, go ahead and pedal. Pressing one knee back at a time. Lifting the kneecap as we engage the quadricep. Letting the head hang heavy. Maybe noticing the breath is starting to get a little deeper. That's good. That's the parasympathetic nervous system activating to calm our nerves, to bring stillness and inner peace. Good. One more breath. And then we come back to stillness. Good. Lifting the right leg all the way off the mat. Inhaling. Pressing the weight into the left heel. Good. And go ahead and open the hips. Rotating so that the right leg is stacked on top of the hips. Bending the knee, optional of course. Finding a pose that works for us. Maybe lifting the right leg a bit higher, maybe pressing a little bit more into the left heel. Good, rotating back to center, bringing the right knee all the way through to the right elbow. Exhale, press back. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. Exhale, single leg down dog. Pressing the right leg higher each time, inhaling, floating forward. Exhale up, two more. Inhale, plank. Good, exhale up. One more time, bringing the right knee through to the chest. And we're gonna step the right leg all the way out, fallen star. Good job, coming into a side plank, the right leg comes parallel. You got it. Left arm comes up, gazing down at the right hand, lifting the hips. Good. And come on back. Single leg down dog. Extend through. And we all meet up in down dog. Pedal it out. Good. Well done. Let's reset in child's pose momentarily. Inhale, reaching the hands forward, sinking the hips back towards the heels. Maybe shifting the weight left and right if that feels good in the hips and the hip flexors. Inhaling, coming all the way back to all fours, curling the toes under our shins, exhaling, down dog. And we're going to repeat what we just did, but on the opposite leg. So go ahead and lift the left leg all the way up to the sky, pressing our weight into the right heel, gripping the fingers into the mat, finding our grounding. And then go ahead and open the hips. Left leg comes stacking on top of the hips. Straight leg or bent at the knee. Calm strength. We're building our strength here, our determination, reminding us ourselves that we're so strong and that we've got this. Good. So floating through into our plank, left knee to left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, we extend the left leg back. Pressing the weight into the right heel. 4 more just like that. Lifting the left leg as high as we can each time. Two more. Good, last one. And we come through into our fallen star. This time the left leg comes out, perpendicular. We rotate into our side plank, lifting the right arm up. Maybe gazing up, maybe gazing down. Lifting the hips, looking good. calm strength. Bringing the right hand back down to the earth. Single leg down dog. And child's pose. We'll all meet down here on the mat. Option to open the knees wide this time. Maybe sinking back a little bit deeper. Maybe bringing the hands under the forehead. Shifting or finding stillness as preferred. Good. Now that we've energized the entire body, let's float our way back to all fours. Knees come underneath the hips. Inhaling, hands are under the shoulders, curling the toes underneath. Again, we're going to float to our vinyasa. Exhaling up on the down dog. Good. Inhale to plank. Wrapping the elbows forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, down dog or plank to down dog, whatever works. Let's do one more like that. Inhaling to plank, exhale, chaturanga, keeping the elbows into the sides. Upward facing dog, trying to get a breath there. Down dog, great. Inhale, lifting the right leg all the way off the mat. Pressing again into the left heel. Press, press, press. And let's float back into our plank. Right knee comes to the right chest, stepping through into a lunge. We're up on the left toes, crescent lunge here, so nice and tall, keeping the hips forward facing. Good. We hinge up, inhaling, reaching up, straightening the front leg. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale to heart. Repeating that. Finding our rhythm. Keep going. Nice. Steadying our hearts. Doing our breath work. Let's do 3 more. Holding this one here, opening the arms, and let's rotate. Good. Reaching the front arm over the lunge leg. The back hand is coming over towards the back foot, gazing over the shoulders, lighting up the front quadricep, feeling all the muscles engage, keeping the hips forward facing. And let's windmill the arms back, reaching the left hand over the ear. The right hand will fall towards the left leg somewhere. Wherever it falls is where it's meant to fall. Opening up the side body, keeping the hips forward facing. Deep breaths in, and we windmill the arms all the way forward. Good, revolved side angle here, pressing up. Pressing into the back of the left foot, the toes. Good. Planting the left hand. And we're going to walk the foot perpendicular out again. We're rotating the back foot, so you know where we're going. Side plank business. Option to grab onto the right toe and come into a happy baby-ish. Or to extend the right leg up, or to stack and do a side plank. Finding whatever works for you, challenging yourself to today's ability, whatever that might be. And then we all rotate back to plank. Vinyasa, well done, good job. Holding your chaturanga, inhaling up. Exhale, down dog. Good job. Pedal it out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Well done. That was not easy. But we did it. Allowing the head to hang heavy. Elongating the spine. Taking some deep breaths here to gain a little extra traction and space between the vertebrae. One more breath. Great. Inhale, lifting the left foot off the ground as high up as we can, pressing our weight into the right heel. 2 more breaths here, lifting the left leg high. Good. Deep breaths in. On the next exhale, we float forward into our plank. And we step through into our high lunge, planting the left foot, finding our balance between both legs, pressing into the right foot, hips are forward facing. Inhale, rising all the way up, straightening our leg. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. We lunge. Excellent. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. You know the flow. Trying to find a steady rhythm of breath, equal inhale to exhale. Last one. Holding here in our lunge and extending the arms, rotating our heads, looking over the back hand, over the back shoulder. Maintaining our lunge, hips are forward facing. Our weight is equally distributed between both legs. Dynamic tension through the entire body. Steadying our breath. Good. On the inhale, we windmill backwards. Reaching the right arm alongside the right ear. Hips are still forward facing. Find your inner warrior. Deep breaths in. Exhaling, we windmill forward. Revolve side angle. Reaching the left arm tall. Still finding our strength in the right leg. Good. Bring the left hand down, planting our right hand on the inside of the left foot. Rotating the right foot. We're coming into our side plank variations, starting with walking the left foot. Option, of course, to grab onto the toes with your peace fingers. Option to lift the foot, even if you're just lifting it off the ground. That is an accomplishment. Of course, we've got happy baby, or we have an extended leg. We do what works for us today, honoring the state of our bodies. Coming into side plank, optional of course. Finding that inner strength, lifting the hips, and then we rotate into our plank. Vinyasa, chaturanga. Hold that chaturanga for a breath. Upward facing or cobra, inhaling. Stepping back into plank down dog. And pedal it out. Well done. Allowing the head again to hang heavy. Finding our grounding with our hands and our feet. Deep breaths in between to reset. Good. Well done. Well done. Inhaling, lifting the right leg off the mat. Opening up the hips again, this time bending the knee. The knee is stacked on top of the hips. We're gazing up under the left armpit. Good, rotating back to center. Inhaling to plank, bringing the knee all and stepping once again into our lunge. Good, keeping our hands on the mat. We lift our left leg off the ground, single leg standing split here. Hips are forward facing. Tucking the chest through to the thigh as possible. Good, let's curl the left knee all the way into the nose. And extend, exhaling. Inhale, nose to knee, knee to nose. Exhale, extend the leg back out, flexing the foot. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, flex the foot, press the wall away. 2 more. Knee to nose. Exhale, pressing the foot back. Good, last one. Knee to nose, inhaling, coming all the way up to standing. 90-degree left leg. Arms are coming up over the shoulders. Good job. And hopefully you're all sweating like I am. Excellent. So bringing that knee all the way up to 90 degrees. Good. Hands to heart center. And we're floating into a tree. Let the foot fall where it will naturally. Great. Finding grounding in our right foot. Actively pressing that left knee back. Palms are together. Dynamic tension, drawing the shoulders down, shoulder blades in and down. Smiles on our faces. Isn't this fun? Good. Let's float that left leg all the way back forward, extending it out and swinging, pivoting forward and back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, trying to keep the hips as steady as possible. Torsos are tall. Good. And I know you're dying to hinge forward, so let's do it. Bringing the knee up or straight. Floating our way into Warrior 3. Holding whenever you feel you're ready to and you're ready to stop. Hands stay at heart center. They come back into a powerful Warrior 3. Or they come out forward. Of course, you have options. Finding grounding in that right leg, bending the knee as needed. Keeping the left foot flexed. Good job. Hands down, single leg split. Lifting the left leg high, pressing into the right leg. Oh, yay for that. And stepping back into our lunge. Plank, Vinyasa. Yay for that. Good job, good job. Exhale, down dog. Ah, hooray! Pedal it out with purpose. Move that energy around. That's what we came here for. Generate and move. Good. Deep breaths in between to reset. Great. On the next inhale, we lift the left leg all the way off the ground. This time again, bending at the knee, opening up the hips, looking under the right elbow and armpit. Calm strength, finding the inner strength, finding our steady rhythm of breath. Checking in with the sensations of the body. Good. Floating back to center, inhaling, coming to our plank. Let's round into the shoulder blades, back of the heart. And step into our lunge. Well done. Good. Our hands are still on the mat. You got it. We're lifting the right leg off the mat as high as we can. Head is hanging heavy. And we're pressing into the left leg. And inhaling, knee to nose. Exhaling, extending the leg. Flexed foot pressing against the wall. Inhaling, knee to nose. Curling into a little bow. Exhaling, pressing the leg back. 3 more. Good. Big breaths filling the lungs. Inhaling, knee to nose. We come all the way up to 90 degrees with that leg. And hands come up over our heads, palms together. However we get here is fine, just get here. Good. Excellent. Opening the right leg. Floating into our tree. Actively pressing the right knee away. Let's reach our tree branches tall and wide. Somewhere to gaze at. Great. Bringing the hands back to heart center. The right leg comes back forward. And we're extending the right leg forward and back. Again, we're starting with still hips, still upper body. Challenging the left side to stay steady and strong. Gripping the toes into the mat. And then go ahead and start your hinge. Floating ourselves into warrior 3. Finding stillness when we're ready. Using that Ujayi breath to find our inner calm. It's there, we just need to tap into it. Good job. Again, pressing the right foot back, flexing the foot, bending the left knee as much as needed. Strong warriors, arms reaching out along our sides, or of course, heart center. We're here for 2 more breaths. Big and strong. Good, hands come down to the mat, lifting the right leg all the way off the mat. Pressing into the left leg, head is hanging heavy. Good. And let's float the right foot back down to the mat. Stepping the left foot back into plank. Vinyasa, coming all the way through chaturanga, trying to hold your chaturanga. Upward facing or cobra. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Pedal it out. Reset the breath. Find our equal rhythm of inhale to exhale. Excellent. Well done. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale all the way down, upward facing or cobra. Holding here. Pressing into the tops of our feet, lifting into that back bend gently. Good, lowering the thighs all the way down. Oscillating cobra, so bringing our hands outside, wide up under the fingertips. Good, inhaling, drawing the chest off the mat, drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, we come back down, pressing the chest back to the earth and the chin. Inhaling, we lift. Exhale, we lower. 3 more just like that. Peeling our torsos off the mat. Engaging the whole back body. Feeling the glutes even engage. Good, one more. Well done. Bringing our hands along our sides. Chin is down on the mat. Deep breath in between. Ah, sigh it out. Well done. Good. Inhale, we peel the chest off the mat, rolling the shoulders back. Let's elongate the arms this time. Good. Superman, superwomen. Deep breaths in. Finding a neutral place for your neck so you can turn your head around. And we lower. Good. Taking 2 deep breaths in between. Feeling the shoulders melt away from our ears. Good. On the next inhale, we peel the chest back off. Elongating the arms along our bodies, lifting this time the legs off the mat as well. Equal rhythm of breath, steady and strong. One more breath. Good, we lower all the way back down. Deep breaths in between. One more. Bringing our hands beside or under our shoulders, curling our toes under our shins, pressing up on the inhale into plank. Good, here we are, last time. Good. Holding the torsos parallel to the floor. Calm strength, we know we've got this. Gazing down at the mat, neutral neck. Good, let's lower onto our left forearm and pivot into a side plank. Right arm comes up. Last chance to really push our bodies, to dig deep and to find the power within us, to find our calm strength. Hips are up, pressing the earth away. Good job, 2 more breaths. Good, lowering onto the right forearm. Let's pivot over the opposite side, lifting the left arm up. Hips are up, reaching tall. Pressing the earth away. 1 more breath. Coming back to our plank on our forearms. This is the beautiful part about it. This is going to be the last push. Pressing into the shoulder blades. Well done. Keep those hips up. Keep those hips up. Oh, good job. Bring the knees down underneath the bodies. Child's pose. Yay! Told you it'd be worth it. Let's shift the hips left and right. Really get into the side body. Lateral flexion here. Allowing the head to sway between or beyond the arms. Good. Finding stillness. Extended child's pose with the up on the fingertips. The head is hanging between the arms. Allowing the neck to fall gently between the arms. Still suspended to add a little bit of neural flossing on the neck. Deep breaths to massage the spine. Maybe even visualizing a ribbon dancing up the length of our spine from tailbone to crown of the head. 2 more breaths. We're lifting our heads up, walking the hands all the way over to the right, still up on the fingertips, sinking the hips back towards the heels. Inhale, elongating the spine. Exhale, we sink into this pose. Breathing into the left side body. Good. Inhale, we lift our heads. Exhale, we walk our hands back through center over to the left. One more time. Inhale, elongating the spine. Exhale, we lower down. Breathing into the right side body. You may feel this from the armpit all the way through to the lower back. Inhale, we lift our heads. Exhale, walking hands back to the center. And let's roll up gently, one vertebrae at a time, peeling our arms and our hands off the mat. Going to rock pose. Shoulders roll back. And we bring our hands to heart center. Inhale, lifting our hands up, gazing at our thumbs, arching the lower back. Inhaling deep. Exhale, we come into a rotation, bringing our arms to the outside of the knee, behind our backs, up on the fingertips, looking over the shoulder. Gentle spinal rotation. Again, breathing the spine long. Breathing into any areas of discomfort. And calming our minds and our breath. Inhaling, reaching all the way up over our heads, coming back to center. Holding here for another breath. Deep breaths in. Exhale, we rotate to the opposite side. Front arm comes to the outside of the knee, back hand up on the fingertips, looking over the shoulder. Good. Inhaling back to center, reaching up, arching the lower back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming onto our toes, tucking them under the shins. We did a lot of work on our feet today, so let's give them a little bit extra love. Making sure the pinky toe as well is getting some action and love. Rolling the shoulders back, interlacing the arms into eagle concert together. Inhale, we reach the arms up. Exhale, we lower, leading with the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale, we lower. Repeating this motion with our breath. Breathing into our upper backs and our necks. Releasing any blocked energy we may be hanging on to. Resetting our posture. One more. Releasing the arms. Trying to stay up in toes pose, but you can break in between if you'd like to tap it out. That is totally fine, because I will do it with you. Whee! Oh. Maybe even wiggle the ankles around. And when you're ready, meet me back in toes rock pose. And the opposite arm comes under the other. Good. And again, on the inhale, we reach the arms up. Breathing into our upper back. Inhaling up. Exhaling, lower. Three more. Breathing through any discomfort. Last one. Releasing the arms, releasing the feet. Tap it out. Oh, yay. Coming all the way down onto our glutes. Fire logs. Let's just finish it off. Stacking one leg onto the other. Oh. Forward folding. So inhale, we reach the arms up. Exhale, we hinge forward, trying to keep our sit bones firmly planted on the mat beneath us. This time breathing into the upper outer hip. And now we've reset our breath. Let's peel ourselves back up, rounding and stacking the vertebrae, rolling the shoulders up and around. Good. Switching the legs. One on top of the other. Good. Once you get there, inhaling, lifting the arms up. Exhale, hinging forward, keeping the sit bones firmly grounded. Allowing the head to hang heavy. In whatever pose works for you. Maybe taking a moment to reflect on the intention we set at the beginning of our practice. Or possibly setting a new one for the days ahead. And inhaling, stacking the vertebrae, rolling ourselves back to an erect spine. Rolling the shoulders up the mat. Straightening the legs out in front of us. Staff pose, give them a little shake. Good. And let's inhale, extending the arms beyond the feet, parallel to the floor, tucking our chins to our chest and pulsing, reaching past our flexed feet, feeling any final cobwebs break up in our back body. Working and building up our collagen, the elastin in our bodies. Good. And finding stillness here. Inhaling, rolling ourselves one vertebrae at a time, all the way back up, rounding the shoulders. Go ahead, pointing and flexing the feet, wiggling the ankles. Good. Curling our heels all the way in, curling into a little ball, one little hug, tucking our chins into our chests again. Coming back to our breath, our happy place. And 2 more big breaths. Settling back into our bodies, into our breath, into our safe space. And when you're ready, you're welcome to lift your heads, open the eyes, and come back to the space around. And with smiles on our faces, we give thanks for this opportunity to practice together. Thank you for joining today. Congratulations for getting to the mat and for putting in so much effort.